Disgusting habits narcissists have after you leave. Today, we are going to discuss the consequences that come after ending a relationship with a person who possesses narcissistic characteristics. This trip is full of emotional problems and uncertainties, particularly around whether or not the narcissist feels any guilt toward the actions they have taken. This topic strikes a chord with those who have been in relationships like this, reflecting the inner battles they have gone through as a result of the betrayal of trust and the shattered hopes they have encountered. Having a natural curiosity about the narcissist's capacity to experience regret is a normal tendency. We are going to investigate the intricacies of narcissistic conduct, specifically focusing on whether or not individuals who are narcissistic feel regret and sadness after a breakup, or whether they remain indifferent to their acts. We are going to mix empathy and understanding in order to decipher their seemingly disinterested demeanor and investigate the truths that lie behind their actions. Let us now concentrate on how you are feeling. It was clear that you had a genuine interest in this individual and that you loved them completely. There are many who may argue that everything was an illusion, but your feelings were genuine. Due to the fact that you miss them, want them back, and are accustomed to their presence, it is a painful experience. When someone you care about unexpectedly passes away without providing an explanation, it can be very confusing. In spite of the fact that they claimed to love you and assured you that they would never leave, you are now experiencing feelings of abandonment. You feel offended and puzzled as a result of their behavior and words, which appear to be inconsistent. Shouldn't our minds frequently opt for the way that is less difficult? It is easier to cling to the reassuring words, "I love you," rather than confront the painful reality that their behaviors do not correspond with what they say they genuinely feel. This inconsistency might leave you feeling as though you are drowning in a whirlwind of feelings that appear to be unavoidable. Possibly, you are wondering whether or not they even consider me. Because you put so much effort into them, it is only normal to anticipate that they will show some degree of concern in return. Narcissists, on the other hand, have a one-of-a-kind approach to demonstrating concern, if one can even call it that. If you make the decision to leave, they will be concerned about three things. To begin, the protection of their reputation is the first focus of their organization. As opposed to how your leave would impact you, they are more concerned with how other people perceive them. My instant concern was, how will people perceive me? When my partner decided to take a break from our relationship, at the same time that I was attempting to preserve the image of a loyal partner, I swiftly built a story in which I appeared to be the victim. How will this affect my reputation? I thought to myself as I went into a panic. Additionally, in order to maintain their flawless image, they may even instigate arguments in order to force you to leave first. After you are no longer a factor, they will shift their attention to protecting themselves, completely disregarding your sentiments. They may employ a variety of strategies in order to entice you to return, putting their reputation ahead of your health and safety. In this article, we will dissect the hoovering approach, which is a frequent tactic utilized by narcissists for a variety of deceptive motives. It is important to note that the primary reason they are attempting to bring you back into the relationship is to make themselves appear good. Things like, "See, I made an effort to reconcile," are examples of what they will say. "Isn't that evidence that I'm a decent human being?" This allows them to continue to give the impression that they are the ideal mate, according to the distorted narrative that they have created. They also employ a strategy known as character assassination, in which they circulate false information about you in order to make themselves appear more favorable. In order to improve their own image, they present you as the antagonist and blame you for everything that has happened. It is possible that they will accuse you of being unfaithful or abusive in extreme circumstances in order to smear your reputation and portray themselves as the hero. The perceptions of others are the primary preoccupation of a narcissist after the end of a romantic relationship. Without regard to the damage it may bring to other people, they are willing to go to considerable measures in order to safeguard their public image. Their behavior after a separation can be better understood by having an understanding of the fact that it is all about them. After your departure, the narcissist will place the utmost importance on their public image. After that, they concentrate on the financial aspects. And finally, and most importantly, it is about control. Having control is really necessary for a narcissist. If they lose it, they can't stand it. They are accustomed to being in command. Therefore, the fact that you are leaving causes them to feel uneasy. Due to the fact that their identity is dependent on being dominating, their greatest worry